All right, so we were working on a space elevator, and we are doing a video to play catch up for those of you who were not there. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a box and you're going to drag the box onto your work plane. And you'll notice if you click on it, you will see a host of options. We have white boxes, we have black boxes, we have arrows. If we turn a little bit, you'll see our third arrow is over here somewhere. There we go. There's our third arrow. And we have a black upwards arrow. The white boxes will change the x-axis and the y-axis. The black boxes just change the x-axis or the y-axis. And finally, this weird box in the middle with the downwards perforated dot line will change the z-axis. So what we're going to do is if you click on it, you'll notice it pulls up the dots, but that's it. However, if we go over here and we drop a ruler really anywhere, but I like to put it on the side of the work plane, you'll notice now it pulls up a host of more things. First, we have these green lines, and then it's kind of hard to see, but we also have these blue lines. The green lines at this point you can basically ignore because the green lines, all they're doing is they're telling you how far away your object is from the center of the ruler, which at this point we don't really care about. The blue lines are what we care about. So you'll notice I can try to drag this to be 200 millimeters on the Y plane, but it's kind of clunky. Oh, I went over. All right, let's try going back. Perfect. So you can see that's kind of a crapshoot on whether or not you can actually make that happen. And then sometimes it's really hard to get off, especially if you're looking to make it, 1/100th of a millimeter or so. However, you'll notice here, rather than moving this along this way and trying to make it 200, I can just click on the number and type 200 and push enter. And it makes it perfect every time. So I'm going to click on the Z plane as well and make that one as 200. So now what I have is a 200 millimeter cube. I'm just going to take it off my plane a little bit. And now we need to make a second 200 millimeter cube. However, there's a couple different ways we can do this. The easiest way is to take your cube and press Control and D as in dog. And it looks like it does nothing, but then when you drag your box, you'll notice there's a second box. We could also press Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And you'll notice now it puts out a second box. Either way you do it is fine, but you're only doing it once. I only want 2 boxes. So make sure you just have 2. Then you're going to click the second box and you're going to make this 190 squared. So 190 by 190 by 190. And as you can tell, if we line them up next to each other, they are just very, very, very slightly smaller. So when we do this, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a hole. So click where it says hole. And there you go. Now you've got a solid block and a hollow block.